with Guyana having ratified the UN Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disability and having a Disability Act in place, having a policy clearly defines the fact that they are looking at an inclusive society.
Trinidadian Dr. Beverly Beckles, CEO of the National Center for Persons with Disabilities. Dr. Beckles is facilitating a 2-day workshop on how to integrate the training of persons with disabilities into the normal stream of the delivery of post-secondary education. This is part of steps to ensure that equal educational opportunities become available locally for persons with disabilities. To aid the process, heads and administrators of post-secondary institutions in Guyana on Thursday commenced a 2-day workshop at the National Center for Education Resource Development.
The Council Theatre had gathered some information from the post-secondary institutions in Guyana, and we have found out over the last couple of years that there were very few persons that had been admitted to those institutions who were persons with disabilities. And we thought that the policy isn't being addressed. And therefore, from the Council's point of view, we took the initiative to address this matter because we think it's important.
Jerry Simpson, Senior CT Vet Officer, Guyana, told Nightly News that this is the first of many steps to be undertaken by the Council. He said, too, that as part of the Council's policy, persons with disabilities should be given equal opportunities to access and enter training. This is also part of the National Strategic Plan for Technical and Vocational Education Training. However, Simpson assured that recently, through research, it has been found that a gap exists which has to be rectified soonest.
We've targeted the heads of those institutions so that they can go back to the institutions and pass the word on, discuss this with the staff and get involved in taking action within the institution as a matter of policy to get things done and to understand this whole business of how we treat with disabled persons or persons with disabilities in the post-secondary system.
The objectives are to provide information on the impact of the legal framework on the rights of persons with disabilities, to provide information and sensitize educators on disability issues, to provide educators with methods and skills necessary to effectively impart knowledge to trainees, students, and to provide clearer understanding of training as opposed to education.
This is only a beginning of what we expect to be a process which will continue until such time as the institutions are accommodative to persons with disabilities, and that these persons can access training in the various institutions just like any other person, and given the necessary support to have the necessary qualifications and be employed as normal persons.
The workshop also focuses on legal framework in a global picture, understanding disability and disability etiquette. Mondale Smith, HGP Nightly News.